Hi, my name is Nick Kettleson. A lot of my friends refer to me as Nick of Time if you don't know me. A little bit, about what I want to do here. I've kind of teased that I'm starting my first vlog here, and I want to provide some value for you guys. And this first one's going to start with really talking about just getting started. Really important motto with almost anything you do. You've got to jump in, get started, quit making excuses, quit being a victim, and just take those first steps. While you might not know what they are and they may not be all that well planned, just getting out there and doing that is going to help get you so much further down the road. And that's really what this entire video is going to be about. We're going to touch on a lot of different subjects and areas where we are today, and areas that my life's changed recently, but they all touch on the exact same thing, and that is, taking that risk, jumping in, both feet first, and getting started. So, in spirit of that, major announcement that I've kind of been, teasing the last couple days is 2 days ago I quit my job. So, as of now, I am 100% self-employed, and there's no additional income coming in besides my income, Jamie's income, and then also, as many of you know, Debbie's got a little side income, our daughter. This has all been created by jumping in feet first and taking those initial steps. So I've walked what I'm saying right now. For those of you that know me and those that didn't, 10 years ago, roughly, a little bit more actually, I was in an accident with my friend Epod. We were up here in Julian. We were T-boned by a drunk driver. At the time, me and Epod had a lot of our personal possessions, or all of them in his case. And, I had pretty much everything that was, super important as far as a personal possession. And they were completely ruined. There was nothing in that accident that was salvageable. We rolled the truck 6 times. We had a long road, both of us, to recovering, and it's questionable on whether or not you say we ever really did. Personally, there's still stuff that I'm missing from that accident. And that took me into like the deepest, darkest moments of my life that I can really remember. And it wasn't easy. There was definitely some moments there where I look back at, and it's just, you can't believe that you've come from that point. And but here we sit. It's nearly 10 years later. My daughter's 9. Meeting Jamie was the best thing that happened to me in my life, especially at that point. And it started with me and Jamie taking that first step and saying, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna get there. And I'll promise you that journey's gonna look nothing like what you think. But when you finally get there and achieve the success off these little tiny steps, be it buying a house, be it renting your first place, there's so much, or so many different milestones that build the foundation of truly being successful. So, at this point, we've got several different companies. Our daughter's put together a company, and I wish I had jumped in sooner, like, we're speaking about here, and started, doing these videos sooner. I knew where this was going a long time ago. And I'll be honest, you get scared, you get busy, you have so much going on. You can only work so many 18 to 20 hour days in a row before you get worn out. And, I was there. So 2 days ago, chain of events popped up, Crazy California. Got myself a $40,000 dust ticket at the work or job that I was in for literally doing a circle. And the chain of events led me to start thinking about family and if I really needed to be there anymore. So I gave up a really wonderful $52 an hour job, full benefits, pension, for annuity, not 401k, dental, vision, the whole 9 yards, to come build my dreams, make myself wealthy by not necessarily having, dollars, but by spending time with my family like I've been able to do with Jamie, and give her that time with Debbie. And now it's my turn to, be with my family and enjoy those moments. And all this was created and started because we jumped in. And same thing 2 days ago. I could have sat there and I could have made excuses, and I could have sit there pissed off and let those feelings kind of churn, but I didn't have to anymore, because I had jumped in and I had built enough of a base and a foundation that I could jump in and take that risk. And here I am, now today, I believe one of the biggest deals of my life I likely sorted out yesterday. I'll know in the coming days, I guess, for certain. But I don't see any reason why this deal falls through. I think it's I think it's good for both parties, and it's going to do really well. So in due time, you guys will get glimpses of that as well. And there's a lot of people out there, especially if you're a realtor, you're going to be interested in this stuff that we've got coming up. So this is another piece coming out, and being built. So with that said, right back to the motto of this story. If you don't jump in and get started, stuff like yesterday doesn't happen. And the energy in this world will provide if you want to take the time to get out there and create it yourself. And, sometimes that's the stuff that people struggle with. Other times it's, just making a change. You're so comfortable that you live in this little box and you can't move yourself out of it. And it's as simple as making yourself uncomfortable and learning to feel like that uncomfortableness is actually more exciting than being comfortable, and it can be, because it brings new adventure and excitement into your life. And that's something that as you do jump in and get started building your dreams, that is going to take you far in life. So that's really the big news right now for us is we've got a lot of stuff coming up. We're going to start documenting everything. I've been promising and kind of teasing a blog for well over a month now, or vlog I should say, for well over a month now. And this is obviously the first one. In spirit of jumping in with both feet, this will be a completely unedited video. The reason being is, I could go and edit, but at the end of the day, you got to get started. And if you don't get started, and it's easy to come up with excuses, I got to edit this, it's not perfect. Who cares? Who really cares? You got to jump in, do it. And that's, like I said, in spirit of this video, that's in the message in this video, that's what this video is going to represent. So I appreciate you all taking the time today. There's lots of entertaining and important messages coming up here in the future. I hope that you guys will like, subscribe, follow along, do what you got to do, and join us on this journey. We've got some really interesting, creative, fun stuff planned, and we'd like to invite you guys along. Don't be afraid to jump in, get started today, build your dreams, come join ours. See you on the other side. Take care.